What's up, everyone? It's Sindel, and today's video is a little different. I am a huge fan of hidden object games, or HOGs, and one of my favorite series is the Okay, I'm gonna pronounce this wrong. Enigmatis series, and there's 3 parts to it. There's 3 different games, so you don't necessarily have to have the first game to play the second or the third, but the storyline wouldn't make sense to you unless you kind of start from the beginning. So the first storyline is The Ghost of Maple Creek, and I love this game because there's a lot of interaction. There's kind of a little bit of drama. There's a little bit of scariness to it at times. You can find this game on Steam, and I've been playing this game for a long time. I keep going back to it. It's one of my favorites. So I'm just going to show you a couple minutes of gameplay, and I will let you decide. The game actually has very positive reviews. It did come out a few years ago, so it's a little bit old. The developer is Artifex Mundi, or Artifex Mundi. I could be pronouncing it wrong. And they make some really nice games with really nice graphics. And so let's get started. I created a new game. You can choose whichever mode you want to play in, regular mode, which will help you with hints, or expert. We're going to go with regular for now.
What happened to me? 1 minute I was... and now my heart is beating in my ears like hummingbird wings. And my hands are shaking. And covered in blood? It's not the cold that's sending shivers down my spine. It's what just happened. An event I have no memory of.
So it's asking me if I would like some interactive help, and I'm going to say no for now because I played this a million times, it seems. And yes, the storyline, it can be a little cheesy, but it's a pretty cool mystery. Basically, she starts off, she was in a car accident, she's a detective, and she's on the search for a missing person. And apparently she runs into another detective, eventually, who is also looking for a missing person. So I don't want to give too much away, but that's how the story starts. So right now, we're going to click.
I remember now. I came to Maple Creek in search of a missing girl, and I'd already started the investigation when what? Wait, my notebook. I was renting a room here. I've got to find it. All the evidence I've collected should still be there.
So she does have an evidence book, which she keeps throughout the entire game. And we're just going to close it. Click over here. So you'll start collecting stuff in your inventory, which you have to use to help you move on to the next steps in each part of this game. So right now we're going to head to town. And whenever you see something that looks like it's sparkling, it means it's a hidden object game. So you have to, it's like a mini game within the game. So basically you have to find all the objects here in this list. So I will do that quickly. Okay, so because I played this so much, I typically just click on stuff, but I kind of memorize mostly where everything is. Crossword. Moon tie. Feather, jump rope. Jump rope. Wow, I forget where the feather is. Oh, there it is. Okay, so you'll also get an object that will help you in the game. Now, the first thing we're going to do is, because we have a key, we're going to go to the hotel. But we can't get in just yet. So we're going to need something to open that door. There's going to be notes all over the place, so you have to look out for stuff that you might pick up. If there's something that has to be picked up, you'll see a little magnifying glass. So we're going to go over here to the, I guess this is a church or a temple. So here's another mini game, and if you get frustrated with the game, it will allow you to skip after the timer runs out. Because some of the games, you know, it can be a little difficult if you're not sure what you're doing. So in this case, we just have to swap the angel heads. Actually, we'll start off with this one. Okay, and it's going to give me a piece for this one. And we're going to swap. Now you can kind of see where they go based on their collar. Like there should be some kind of piece. This might be it. No. Oh, here it is. I haven't memorized this one yet because typically I skip. Obviously, she has the hands. This looks right. This looks wrong. Nope. Alright, well, for now, I'm gonna skip. So, we are missing a piece, so we'll have to find that later. We're gonna move up. This was her car.
Nothing but static. The radio must be broken.
So this is the other detective that somehow comes into the game that was also searching for a missing person. And as you can see, she got some trunk keys, so we're going to go back here and open up her trunk. Which brings another hidden object. Jolly Roger, handcuffs, penknife, oil can, pound. Oil can. Handcuffs. Jolly Roger was back here somewhere. There it is. Alright, so now we have bolt cutters, but we're gonna go up this way first. Oh, you can go up to the tower. But the ladder is broken, so you have to deal with that later.
Hey you, mister! No, wait! Please!
You're gonna need this board later. You can explore. There's different brochures and stuff if you want to actually look and get an idea of what's going on around here, but there's nothing you typically need from this shelf. You can't go in the store, unfortunately. You can in the bonus features. going to enter.
No signal, no tone, no nothing. The line's dead.
Alright, so just for fair warning, like I said, there are some, I guess, quote-unquote scary stuff in this. Not necessarily anything that will jump out and scare you. It's just I guess, the music that builds up to something that might make it look scary. But nothing literally jumps out at you. It might surprise you, though. Just a fair warning. Alright, so she can't see. There's nothing we can look at. So we're going to go upstairs. Remember that board that we got? We're going to need this to get across to our room. Oh, and by the way, eventually we have to get in here, but we can't just yet. So let's open.
This must be my room. Who or what on earth was that? Finally, I can get a look at the evidence.
Alright, so this is what we're going to be dealing with. It's the evidence board. Pretty much certain pictures or anything that you might pick up would go on here and will help you with your case. And this book along the way. So now that we have, this will tell you what you have to do. So now that we have our pictures, the case subject is this missing girl. And victims would go here. Anything that looks like, this is all trash. Okay. So anything that would go into these circles, not everything that's out here goes into these circles. You'll see this highlight, like it will be kind of sparkly, kind of like the hidden object games. So when you're done, you back out and look. Oh, some of the hidden object game. Paperclip, tea bag, and tassel. Oh, and if you need help, you can click the hint button, so I'll show you how to do that. So, tassel's over here, it'll tell you exactly what you need. Here's her laptop. Alright, and this is what you got from her car. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't understand this game at all. I typically skip it. I mean, there are instructions, you can read instructions, but it doesn't make sense. Like what I thought would make sense, it doesn't make sense. So I'm just gonna click some buttons until the skip button comes on. really don't know what's going on here. Oh, okay. And we can skip. So this is regarding the missing person. These are puzzle pieces that we'll need later. Alright, so we can't go down there yet. Oh look, see in the corner here we have evidence. Now you don't always have to come back here if you want to look at the evidence wall. You don't always have to come back here. You can actually just literally just click the bottom right corner. And alright. Oh, here we go. So it tells you the objectives. Okay, next we need to learn more stuff about Detective Hamilton.
Oh. Help me.
I remember now.
No! You were wrong! You're still in great danger!
We knew each other. And fairly well, it seems. I have to wake him up.
Okay, so the last thing I'm going to show you, because this game is kind of long, takes about 3 hours or so to finish.
That'll scare them.
We're going to go this way.
The bell tolls incessantly, as if it's summoning something.
So basically, the focus is going to be around that church up there, and it's pretty much a really good storyline and a mystery from there. Yeah, and this complete puzzle. But again, I'm going to wait to skip, so I'm just going to exit that for a minute. But yeah, sorry this video is a little bit long. I wanted to show you at least a good few minutes of what exactly is going on here. And there's a lot of surprises, so I don't want to give it away. But if you're interested in hidden object games and mysteries, this is definitely for you. And I will do a review of the second one and the third one also on video. Alright, well, if there's any questions about the game, just hit me up, leave a message, or reach out to me on Steam. Have a good one. See you in the next video.